play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Penny. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Hey, Haywood!
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. It'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
They go back to the ground now with Penny. 23 yards the pickup there.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They keep it with Penny on 1st down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Play action now. Here's Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And Diggs has it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Come on. Fight.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
80 weapons. Bravo. Give me some. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Let's go.
2nd and 9 now. That one complete. Elliott. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Tackle. Kill. Great zone, travel. Check three. Hey, foxtrot. Deep grip.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jared Davis just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage depth.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Alert 3. Mike 5-4. Hey, tight.
Get ready. Looking to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they're going to decline that and choose to bring up second down.
So did you feel like maybe this is just a mistake that they don't take the penalty
possibly.
here? Either that or they feel like their defense just cannot be moved on very well, and they'd rather go ahead and use the downs.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long?
Switch. Mike 54. Come on. You better 6-6. Pull it high. 15. Now.
They're going to look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 21 yards there on third down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Panthers.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Block 54. Watch the run. Hey, Duke. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. You draw portrait. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Watch that. Shoot.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's gotta be a long day. Switch. He's coming. We got double.
On the ground is Michelle. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready. 10 over.
I hope you brought your reps because I'm about to take you to school.
Hey, echo. Mike 52.
Hey, here we go. 52's the mic. Mike 52.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mike 54. Coming to you.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jared Davis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Now he's forced out left. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mayfield on play action. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And my goodness, this is incomplete. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
General West. Hey, Charlie.
2nd and 14. And he will find his man on the outside. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 84 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it?
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Hey, Alpha. 54, right there, right there. Go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Take 3. 218, jump. Hey, orbit. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come to my work. Hit it.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. So they'll run it again with Penny. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
King.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Move.
On 3rd down, Mayfield going for the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
64.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
And a Panther 1st down.
Set, ready? 18 Gator. 54. Mike, 54. So we got man.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Go.
Get in the way.
Now.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Look at me. Go.
2nd and 15. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Panthers.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
61, matchbox lights.
Back to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Running from the gun with Howard. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now it's Penny running right. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On the run, it's Penny. And an alley to run. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Michelle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
We got 4. Switch.
2nd and 13. That's caught. It's Malone. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
First down, Carolina.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Check 4. Check the hot read. Check 3. Check nickel.
Get it.
They'll run on 1st down. Michelle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Slide. No. Showing up.
Five.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
60 Pittsburgh.
Got one.
Check 52. Greystone travel. Deep dribble.
On the ground, Michelle. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves. Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
That was Rashad Penny, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Set, 180.
52's the mic. Hey, watch the stuff.
On 3rd down, Penny. 1 yard gains are trending. The same result on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Real.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Under 10, 10.
They'll run it. This is Michelle. And they'll halt things here for an injury. And that looks to be Sony Michel who's down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
You're going to see me in your nightmares, son. You're going to see me in your nightmares.
Hey.
With the 2 jet bombers. With the 2 jet bombers. Kill. Hey, Delta. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught by Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This quarterback now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. He'll drop to throw. This one caught by Davis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Joel Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Parkey adds the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
17, Vikings 14.
So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to lay one up deep. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Incomplete. Intended for Josh Malone. It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey. He's coming. Double up.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike's 54. 54. Pick me up. Here we go.
2nd and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was trying to get it to Josh Malone. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's go, dude. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4. Here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Right.
And the blitz does come. He'll get this one complete to Davis.